Welcome to Fort Nova, the 5th vlog. You thought I was gonna throw up one of these, didn't you? But we're going Roman numerals on this one. Wow. This is the Pentagon. I'm not gonna keep naming vlog numbers anymore. I've decided we're going to the ether after this one. And it's just like casual, hey, Fort Nova vlog, whatever. This edition, I hope you're a big fan of digging. We'll get to that. But I gotta start off first with my absolute unequivocal favorite thing in the world. Dealing with trees. Got my chainsaw out and getting familiar with it. I've handled it a couple times, but you know, I'm going at it back there. I'm gonna clear roads and stuff. But I haven't taken down any big, standing trees. I don't wanna die. So I'm just getting used to it, cutting deadfalls, chopping them up, and it feels like I'm just cutting up hot dogs. Just big, giant, woody hot dog. Holla. Chainsaw stuff aside, actually my favorite part is splitting the logs afterwards. Whew. I don't know if anyone's ever watched or seen that clip. It's a very infamous clip of Arnold Schwarzenegger from the film Pumping Iron. He equates pumping to coming. But I'm sorry, the sense of accomplishment of cutting down a tree, let's use proper terminology, felling a tree, bucking a tree, I'm an outdoorsman now, and then chopping and splitting the wood, drying it out, and I'm gonna use it to heat my home and cook my food. Pumping Iron, Arnold Schwarzenegger much. It was funny, my neighbor Bubba offered me a wood splitter. It's called Larry and it's called Ronald. My septic was showing. Yeah, covered up my septic because no one needs to see that shit. I mean, you come for Fort Nova, but you stay for the comedy. Am I right, people? You're welcome. It's not really newsworthy, but it's part of a greater whole. I so badly want to be a farmer that I had 3 cloves of garlic and I looked at them and I was like, I might as well eat these. And then I looked outside and it's a good time to plant garlic in the fall in Canada. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go dig a little tiny little box for my garlic. Yeah, I planted 3 cloves of garlic and we'll just cut to it. Why do I show you with my hands? But this is the start of my garden. This is the start of my garden. We were getting rain over the next couple days and I wanted to get it in there so it got some love from the earth. And it's going to be voluptuous and beautiful and curvy. Am I describing a garden? But it's official. I've planted food. I've had organic waste piling up kind of on the grass because, I want to have a compost heap to feed my garden. And I decided this week I'm going to get that done. And I picked a spot right behind my garage. It gets, a little bit of sun, it gets a little bit of shade, it's a little bit of everything. It's kind of tucked away in amongst some trees. So I churned some of the earth and then I needed some pine needles for irrigation. So I was like, where could I possibly get some pine needles? Right. So I gathered some up, laid them over the turned earth. A little bit of the nice rich soil on that with my compost organics, and all of a sudden I got a little biodome going on with all my little bacteria friends. Is that thumb turning vert? Green? I require a fire pit. So, similar to my little baby garden I started this week, I started a little baby fire pit. I'm gonna have like a big giant bonfire one back there too, because I got the space. At this point, I was very done with using the shovel. But I finally went and grabbed it and I started to dig. And I kept hitting all these rocks and I just figured it was a rocky area, but as I started pulling the grass back, I found a bunch of bricks. And we're not talking clay. I found like formed bricks, but like formed into like the rectangle cubes. What would you call that? Rectangle box? But how magical is that? I know that they used the old chimney from the house that was taken down, the original one from 1850s, to make the path walking into the house. But methinks they may have dug a hole in the back and tossed the rest of them in there in a little landfill of sorts. So for now, I want to use my fire pit. So I used the old bricks to line the fire pit, which is super handsome, and I'm loving it. But probably come the spring, I'm gonna just like excavate the whole area, and I'm gonna try to find as many bricks as possible, and either continue on the path in the front, or for my bonfire pit, just a ton of bricks, or maybe I want to do like a heated bathtub lifted up and make a little exterior hot tub out of an old clawfoot. Oh my God, I'm swooning. So what I've learned since the last vlog post is that owning a home, you're basically just an undertaker, or at least a rural home. I'm sure this doesn't go on as much in the city. So yeah, if you're ever wondering, gee, I wonder what Reggie's doing out there in Fort Nova. What a beautiful day, or what a shitty day, or just any day. There's a 97% chance that I'm digging a hole. At the end of these, I always seem to say, stay tuned, but like, I'm gonna start saying, come back now, you hear? Because like, I love my American South, and you know, now I'm gonna get going, because I reckon I'm gonna fix me some supper. But y'all come back now, you hear? Back to Fort Nova. Yee-haw! I miss America. All right, and now just to play us out, I would like to have Bubba sing you a little song. He wanted to record this song that he wrote for Remembrance Day, and I was happy to do that for him. He's done so much for me. So here's Bubba to play us out.
There's a lonely cross on a hillside. It marks the place where a soldier died. His name is not known and his face forgotten, but we owe our freedom to men like him.
Thank you, Bubba. Hopefully there's some time where I can join in. I would be a heck of a like kazoo or like spoon player. In all seriousness, my grandfather was. He was a spoon player. And harmonica. Maybe I can learn to play that. I always called it the mouth organ. I felt uncomfortable. All right. I'm likely off to dig another hole. Fill it in.